Okay, quick Tuesday morning radar update. So expected a small gap down in the US today. You'll notice a little bit of relative strength in the NASDAQ, even though the NASDAQ's been the weakest market in the US. With the swing points in play, we'll see if that gap can close. Moving on. Inside day on the FTSE 100, gap's already closed. 250 inside day. DAX just taking the lows out on that gap down, and small caps as good as an inside day. So, I mean, I can just quickly buzz through these again. We'll just repeat, rinse and repeat. You know, the top was in over here, apparently. Everyone called the top. Twitter lights up on every twitch of volatility. And what did the market do after you know, apparently the top was in here again, as it was here and here and here and here, and rinse and repeat. So blinkers on. At some point the market will correct across the board, but nobody knows when that will be. So the NASDAQ did correct, didn't it? Russell, normal action, a little bit of back and fill there. DAX just looks fantastic, doesn't it? There's some nice looking bull flags in the markets. 250, small caps. That's the 350. So next I will move into Portmeirion. So this is actually a recovery stock. What is actually trading towards some recovery, meaning, you know, you can pin some growth on the forward numbers on this one. So, you know, when it comes to recovery, I don't like stories of growth. I like to look at what I'm trading towards, and I can see I'm returning. It's, you know, it's a return to profit, pre-tax profit. It's a tick up in its forward turnover after that tick down, and it's a tick back up on the earnings per shares on this one. Looks pretty solid in the forward numbers now. So do your own research. I will just show you the technical. I have a position. I will show you the technical technicals behind this. So, you know, wide loose base in action, probably 50% from this high to the wrong area. Very hard to commit to multiples of risk into the future on recovery on something like that. I'd rather wait for the active low, higher high, where I can get a tighter position. You know, put the spread in the mix. You know, this kind of, you've got to commit to. You get a tighter bracket if you let it coil up some and base out. Does it mean it will be a winner? No, not at all. You know, this is a game of risk reward, and it's a game of trying to find the easiest lines in the sand, the easiest battles in the market. And you know, nothing's ever perfect. It's rare a JLP comes along where everything aligns, but you know, this one has got the. I will take this base every day, all day long. This kind of base in action, lovely base in action. When it comes to growth, I just pick the best growth I can find in the best setups at this point in time today. So I'm not going, well, you know, Bob's Surf Hats, you know, I like that company. I think I'll wait for that one and just ignore this. You know, I have done that in the past and missed a lot of good opportunities. So no, you know, if Bob's Surf Hats hits the screens in the future, you know, I'll reassess it. But this is here and now. So you know, put my money where my mouth is. Take the position. Don't strangle it, and we'll see how it goes. I will see how it goes. Do your own research. You know, my research is not your research. So be at one with your own process. But that's one for the want to monitor going into the future. So it is 10 past 10. We should have traded 25% to be on average volume. I've got to stop doing these when Homes under the hammer is on. We are on volume still with the small caps. We've got 55 in today. It's not solid on the volume in small caps, but that's a respectable amount. Distill. Saw this one last night, didn't we? Moving on. This one there. We saw this one, was it last week? It was a lose slightly more, very flat numbers, not for me though. Fox Marble. Moving on. OPG. I'm just going to buzz through these and look for the ones what are trading towards some. So this lit has, it's trading above this base now. I'll just see what it's trading towards as well. I'll drop that in chat maybe later. If anyone's interested, hit me up for it. But maybe it's one to sort of look at on a very wide loose base, so not a good reward to risk scenario is basically the best way of putting that at the moment. That's even if you like that sort of business. McCall's is a return to growth. Moving on. Space and healthcare. Why did I put that line up there? Oh, that huge base, wasn't it? That had a good run. I'm just glad a few of the members are in that and making some money. I thought it was probably a little bit thin for me, but it's doing well, isn't it? A little bit thin for me. Thin to win. Just buzz through these pretty fast. No forward on a lot of these. This one, it's kind of doing okay, isn't it? Decelerating forward numbers, but still fine by the looks of it. Not gone any deeper than that though. A little base on this one as well, isn't there? I have no clue about that one. I'll just quickly, got no numbers on it, not even looked at it before. I'll quickly look into the large caps that are not on volume today. Large caps are quiet, so I'll just fly through these as well. Metro Bank, complete laggard in the space. The banks just took off, didn't they? A few weeks ago. Obviously I've got a position in this. I think I posted this one on the YouTube. I bought it here. It's done this, it's done this, it's done this, it's done this. If it moves above here, I will trail and add a few. If it doesn't, I won't. Feed my winners, trim my losers. It's not gone anywhere near my stop. Hopefully that one gets a little bit of interest going forward. Return to growth on that one. Next 15. Yeah, kind of looks nice as well, doesn't it? There's a few riding that one. Not me though. Alpha Financial Software. LTG, we saw that one last night as well. It's a little bit of a bumbly stock. Moving on. I think we covered it in enough detail last night. And on the beach, the effect of this supply here, now this supply is out of the way, it's basically expected to lose less and turnover is expected to tick back up, but it's absolutely been slaughtered. You know, the forward numbers on these things are way down of what they were in 2020, sorry, 2000, what year is it? They're way down. So, you know, go and do your own research on anything like that. I think there's further sort of vol in this space, I really do. So, I will leave it at that. Nice to see a nice base in PMP like that. I will take that all day long. I will just leave it there and okay, cheers all.